Welcome to part 75 of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. We gotta make our way off the Mechonis. Looks like it's all over. Yep, even though I wasn't there. I want to thank you for what you did for my son. But we have to escape here first. Shall we go back to the village? Let's.
Stubborn mortals, so desperate to cling to your pathetic lives, even when there is no hope for you! Don't you ever give up!
Never. But hear this, Zanza. They will judge me not in life, but death. For both our worlds, you must succeed, Lady Maynard.
The Mechonis!
Look starboard! What's that cloud?
It's Telethia!
You're not getting away!
Dixon!
Listen, it's over. Time for you all to return to the Bionis. Nice and quietly.
That's enough! Why, Dixon? What made you like this? Shulk looked up to you, respected you!
Dixon! Don't let Zanza control you! Wake up!
You can quit your belly aching. I'm in total control. I've always been like this. Ever since long before any of you lot were born.
Before we were born?
Now you get it. It's just like Egil said. I'm Lord Zanza's disciple. Dixon of the Trinity!
Dixon, I hate your guts. But come on, man, you're cool! Cerny Telethia, we gotta beat this thing if we want to move on to the Bionis, which is currently alive and stuff. Yeah, I don't really get it either, but, you know, where else is there to go? Anyway, yes, so just like with any old Telethia, just use a Mind Blast. We don't have Monolith Purge anymore, so we can't do that. And unfortunately, we can't actually inflict Art Seal on it. So we're just gonna have to rely on just pure damage before it inevitably uses Soul Reed. Ether Particles. This causes Ether Defense down, which is not very good. This is why I brought in, you know, the old-fashioned Ether party of Melia, Ricky, and Charla for this. And there it is. Soul Read. Without Monolith Purge, we can't really do anything about that. At least not easily, anyway. We know Melia has Mind Blast. But what else is there to do? We gotta do something while we... Art Seal. Things are going bad. Things are going bad.
Thank you.
Ha 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 ha! You waste of space! Not so tough without Shulk, eh? Stupid beast! You should be grateful. Not everyone has a war buddy like me to lead them along. Tasted good, didn't they? The victory drinks we used to share.
I'll kill you!
What? Who was that? Show yourself!
Melia, are you all right?
Brother!
Callian! Dixon! He works for the Bionis! He shot Shulk in the back! Is this true? Dixon? This ends here. Your Telethia are no match for our Havres squadron. You cannot win!
Maybe you should be concentrating on your own people instead of barking at me. Looks like you've forgotten your destiny. Right, Lorithia?
Lorithia! Are you involved in this as well?
Your Highness, your naivety is quite charming, but it is also your undoing. I had much fun playing with you and your father.
What? What is this light?
Ether particles emitted so that the Bionis can be destroyed and reborn. What do you get if you cross high concentrations of ether with high entia?
No! You wouldn't! Lorithia!
Awaken, my darling pets!
They are...
Telethia!
Brother!
Melia!
Lorithia! Let him go!
You misunderstand, child. This is the reason why high entia are born. Do not blame poor old me.
Explain yourself!
It's just like she says. The High Entia are a race created by Lord Zanza to eliminate any annoying life forms in the preparation for the rebirth of the Bionis. Their bodies contain a gene that, when the time comes, transforms them into Telethia.
It can't be. Say it isn't so.
Melia, it is true. That is why you are our only hope.
Brother?
Whatever. We won't be needing a half-breed like you anyway. I mean, if you don't turn into a Telethia, it just means you're gonna get crushed by one. That's the only thing you're good for. Rise up, pets. Do my bidding. Kill your lovely sister.
Brother! Just hold on! I'll find a way to save you!
Melia! So sorry. I always placed such a heavy burden on you.
Don't say such things, brother!
But at least I can still shoulder The destiny of our people. The burden meant for you.
Brings a tear to my eye.
These moments are to be treasured. How?
Melia! Father's wish and the future of the High Entia are in your hands. Yours and Shulk's!
Telethia! Destroy him! Dixon!
I got it.
Too late!
Damn him!
Where am I? Oh. So I'm... What was I doing? What was the purpose of my life? No. I've got it wrong. I was never alive. It was Zanza. All along. Everything I did was...
Do you want to say pointless?
That voice.
Nobody else can decide that. Only you.
Shulk. Here. Mikol made you a wonderful new weapon. Since you lost your Monado, I mean. It uses the latest Machina technology. Use it when you wake up. Then, let's all go on living.
We've relocated the High Entia and the Nopon refugees to Colony 6. Thankfully, the Mechon did us a favor by fortifying it for us. It should hold out for a while.
It's ironic. We want to escape Zanza, but we can't leave his body, the Bionis.
Well, this is our home.
Princess, I have to know. Should we be worried about the evacuated High Entia?
I cannot be sure, but I believe not. All those who survived are part Homs like me.
Understood.
If they ever do transform, I will be among them. If that time comes, you know what to do.
Are you sure?
Everyone is obliged to accept their fate.
No way!
There's no way Callian would leave the fate of the High Entia to you if that was gonna happen.
Precisely. And Melia, if we are to survive, we must fight Zanza and the Telethia. It may not be the case with all of them, but a large number of Telethia were once High Entia. Your subjects and your brethren.
I am prepared for that. Even if it means harming my brethren, it is for the protection of the survivors. That is the final wish of my father and brother. I will fight to free the souls stolen by Zanza.
You're a fighter, Melia. We will need all your strength in the fight ahead.
How's Shulk?
He's going to make it. His wound has closed. I think Mainith used the last of her power to protect him.
So he's okay?
Linada is tending to him now. Fiora?
He won't wake up. It's like his consciousness has sunk to the bottom of a cold, dark lake. I keep saying his name, but he doesn't respond.
Zanza's gonna pay for this.
What if the Telethia attack?
Then we'll have to fight without Shulk. That's why we've strengthened our defenses.
That weapon I made should come in handy as well.
We're backed into a corner, but we'll give it all we've got.
Can your resistance truly achieve anything?
What do you mean by that, Alvis?
Exactly what I said. We were all born of the Bionis, of Zanza. It is Zanza's will that the Telethia return us to the body from whence we came. Whether we die of old age or in battle, we all eventually return to the Bionis. We cannot escape this fate. Am I wrong?
You've got it backwards, man. Just because he thinks it doesn't make it so. We decide whether to keep living or not.
I agree. Even though he's our creator, that doesn't afford him the right to take our lives on a whim.
But that is the thinking of a Homs. He is a god. Such morals cannot apply to gods.
So you think we should just shut up and die?
If that is the fate decided by a god.
You are mistaken if you think we will simply accept such a fate and wait to die.
We'll never stop fighting, not till the end.
To Zanza, the outcome is the same. Thus your logic is flawed.
It ain't the outcome that's important. It's the will to fight back.
Even if you die in vain.
Alvis! Whose side are you on? You scared or something? Frightened of a few Telethia?
Stop this. There's no point fighting amongst ourselves.
Fiora?
Sorry. I need to go and get some air.
Jesus. 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 Hey. Are you really worried about Shulk? He is still unconscious, but his condition is stable. Please don't worry and just leave everything to me.
How are you?
You really are worried about Shulk and da. Well, whatever the case. Hey. Shulk. Why do you... Linada is looking. I must stop staring.
How are you?
I will shut down at midnight. Would you mind keeping an eye on Shulk during that time? Of course. Okay, that's strange. Huh. I never actually noticed that gem crafting was unavailable during this time. I guess it's because Melia is the only one in the party right now. What is Linada doing? Is she resting? Shulk, please wake up soon. How long do you want to sleep? You must get up. The world needs you. I need you. We all need you. Shulk, can you hear me? Maybe you are lost. Perhaps you feel helpless. Please stay with me a little longer. Shulk, since I first met you, it is as if my life has been turned upside down. It has been an unending chain of anxiety, worry, and sadness. I have experienced much pain. Father's death, losing my people. Just thinking about it, it is difficult to hold back the tears. I wanted to grieve for everything lost, but I did not. Because I still have hope in you. You have kept me strong. You, Sharla, Ricky, everyone. You have all stood by me and given me so much strength. I cannot even begin to put my gratitude into words. I do not think you have noticed. Out of everyone, you have given the most for me. It is even because of you that I feel the way I do now. But I've given you nothing in return. Shulk, what can I do for you? What was I trying to do? No! No! Sex? No. This is terrible. He would be disappointed to see me like this. I should not be this way. Shulk is always honest with everyone. I must not misunderstand that. If that is Shulk's strength, I must not take advantage of it. I must not succumb to it. I cannot stand equally with Shulk. I can only protect the happiness for which Shulk wishes. That is all. Next time, I will try to protect the people important to Shulk. I must not remain here any longer. I should go after Fiora. Bro! Oh, man. Melia, dude. God. God, Melia. Listen. That is a remote cutscene that you probably wouldn't be well aware of if this is your first time playing or even seeing it. But only during that time can you actually view that scene and just like, oh, it's just like literally everything is just crashing down on Melia, just like that. It's all just coming down, just everything that's happened in her life, like her four bodyguards dying because of her father's death, all of her Hyentia brethren being transformed into Telethia, just everything has just happened to her, and yet she marches on because she must look to the future, just like she said before. Melia is just an unbelievable character, and I mean an unbelievable character in the best of ways, because she is a very strong person, and she's very admirable because of that. She's definitely not my favorite character, but she is up there as one of the best characters just ever. And if you hadn't been liking these characters enough, I really hope you appreciate them now.
Fiora, are you all right?
Guess I wasn't hiding it well. I didn't want to worry anyone.
It must be difficult living with that body.
I'm getting more and more used to it. But people still look at me funny. Oh, it's not that bad. It feels pretty comfortable, actually. I don't need to worry about food or anything like that.
I see.
This body, the energy from the chest component made it work. It turned out to be a Monado. Such a strange feeling.
A Monado? Was that the Monado that Zanza took from Maynith? Will your body cease to function?
I'll be fine for now. There's still some stored energy left.
But then what?
Melia, if I ever... Please take care of Shulk.
Don't talk like that. How can you ask me such a thing?
I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize.
You're right. Thank you, Melia.
If Shulk awakes, will you tell him?
No. He worries too much anyway.
He does worry. It's just like him.
Actually, I'm already dead. I have been since the Mechon attacked.
Fiora.
But I'm happy now. This body has given me the chance to live. Maybe I don't have much time left, but at least I can be with Shulk for a little while longer.
Do you feel that strongly for him?
Yes. That's why I'll fight on and help him in any way I can. Let's get back. Everyone will start worrying.
Yes, you are right.
And Melia, can you keep it secret from the others?
You do not want them to worry. I admire your strength.
Maybe I'll tell him. But only when the time is right.
I won't say a word. I'm nothing compared to her.
A siren!
Fiora, let's hurry back!
Okay.
That siren! Is that...
Telethia! A horde of them are approaching!
Let's move!
Gotcha!
I'm going too!
But Shulk needs you!
I know! But I can't just stay here. What if something happened to you? What would I tell Shulk when he wakes up?
Fiora, are you sure?
Lots of Dino Beast!
Look, it's him!
So he survived.
Dixon!
That's right. Glad to see me.
Shut up!
Looks like that high-end tier's big bro died for nothing. Oh, don't be like that. You'll meet him soon enough. You might even be reborn if you return to Lord Zanza. Who knows? He might be your boyfriend next life.
You will not mock the memory of my brother!
You lot don't know when you're beaten. Why don't you just give up?
It's my decision.
In order to perpetuate their existence, Zanza and Mayneth must use a being they created as a physical host. They cannot exist forever as mere souls. This world was created so that they may continue to exist. It is for this reason that its existence and future is in their hands. This is the passage of fate and your visions. People live and die at the mercy of Zanza, and through this, Zanza maintains the existence of this world.
Our destruction was always inevitable. Everything we did was meaningless.
Are you certain? It was his will to revive you and use you as a host. Taking the Monado from Mayneth, doing with the world as he wishes. Everything was as he decided. But why is it that Zanza now wishes to destroy you? What is the need for this?
That's because...
He in fact has no choice but to do it. If he does not, he risks his entire existence.
And we're the source of that risk. But why?
It is a marvel to exist outside the passage of fate. The lives created by Zanza and Mayneth inevitably attempt to escape the passage of fate. This signifies the beginning of their destruction. Mayneth accepted this and entrusted the future of this world to you. Many times, your visions have allowed you to change the passage of fate. You saved the lives of those destined to die.
I couldn't save everyone.
Nothing that exists is perfect. It is a sad truth, but you can learn from it and begin the journey on a new path. Not Zanza's path, but one that you forge yourselves.
Our own path.
So, decide, Shulk. Will you walk the path laid out by Zanza, or will you walk a new path? The Monado awaits you.
That was always how it was going to be. If I'd wanted to walk the predetermined path, I wouldn't have come this far. Even with the odds stacked against us, even though I can't see the future, I'll keep walking. My own path, that I decide. Fiora, Rhine, Dunban, Sharla, Melia, Ricky. We all feel the same.
Well then, you must defy fate to succeed. Succeed and follow a new path.
Alvis, are you?
You already know. You know what I am, and what you must do.
These things don't give up.
Ricky never lose. Ricky protect Colony 6.
Right. We can't let them get any further.
You know the drill. Take them down.
Oh, yeah.
We got a loaded Telethia up ahead. And, of course, we need to change up our party because we barely ever use this function. Of course, ether parties are always where it's all at with Telethia like these. So, let's do this. We got to get our buffs up, first of all. As for our enemies here, we got the Inja Telethia right here, along with the big one, the Cero Telethia. So, let's do this. It'd probably be a best idea for you to get off DPS, definitely. Because, you know, who knows at any given moment that they're going to use, you know, Soul Reed to just completely make it so that you'll miss every single attack ever. So, just keep that in mind, of course. Alright, so let's keep on discharging him. And here we go. Telethia Tail. Attention Seek. Okay, so that's one of Cero Telethia's abilities. That will cause lock-on to you. But very fortunately, we actually killed the Inja Telethia before it could even do anything else. I'm going to wait a little bit for... yes, I'm going to wait a little bit for Summon Ice and then Summon that. Then I'm going to do an Elemental Discharge. I'm going to do Summon Copy. Yeah, right before I can do Soul Read. Ether attacks won't be affected by Soul Read, so thank God for that. That's why DPS is such a good thing.
If only Shulk was here! We're dead meat without the Monado!
Get away from him! Forget about the Monado, kid. More space between Zanza and us, the better.
If Ryan's got time to sound off, we must be doing okay.
We are doing okay.
Ryan is correct. Perhaps we relied too much on the Monado and Shulk.
Right. We've chosen to fight the Bionis. We have to manage on our own.
Look at them struggle. If they can't even handle a few Telethia, how do they expect to defeat me?
This is not the end!
Daban!
Fiora! Are you okay?
I just overdid it. Fiora!
I'm okay. I can still fight.
Why are you bothering to try and cover it up? Go on, just admit you've had enough.
Never!
Look out!
Lots of dino beasts.
It truly seems as though everything is going as Zanza planned. But our hearts and minds, they still hold the will to seize our own destiny. No matter how hard you try to break us, the future is ours to shape, Dixon. Always!
When will you learn you have no future? Face it! Your destiny is to die here!
What? Shoot!
Thank goodness you're here!
Damn kid! So you're still alive! Attack! Destroy them! Ah! What?
That was awesome!
Sorry for worrying you all.
Shulk. Welcome back.
Fiora.
Little brat. What's he gone and done now? Time for me to get my hands dirty.
Shulk, look out!
Huh?
Oi, kid. It's about time for your final lesson.
Dixon?
Show me what you've got. You think you've got the power to oppose Lord Zanza? Let's see how you do against me.
Yeah, boys! Finally, different boss music. Holy crap, dude. Okay, let's get it. Let's get it, boys. Shulk, Melee, and Fiora, because why not? Shulk now wields the replica Monado. This is a 3-slot weapon, of course. And yeah, if this is basically the Machina version of the Monado, it's freaking cool, dude. All right, I'm going to put my usual gems on it. We're going to do double attack 5. You know what? Let's do another one because double attack is going to be very important going forward here. All right, let's do it. All right, so we got our talent gauge up already. So, ooh, you think you're going to do Soul Read, eh? Well, joke's on you because I'm missing every single attack. Joke's on that. I'm just gonna have to wait it out until that's back to normal. Either that, or I can just do Battle Soul. Oh, that's not enough. Oh, of course not. All right, fine. That's fine. We're just gonna do this. We're waiting. Either I wait for Battle Soul to get up, or it's us. Okay, there we go. Time for a chain attack. Of course, we're gonna do Monolith Purge. Just to get rid of that soul read. We're gonna discharge. Cannon drones, because I had to use Quick Step. Oh, that's good. Red Arts, baby. And bada boom. Oh, that was a really good chain attack. That was actually really good. Killer Sky. This is the same attack. This is basically the same fight as last time when we fought the Cerny Telethia on Junks, except we actually have to kill it this time.
That brat. How could he read my movements? What the hell's going on?
Shulk! How'd you do it? I could see it. The future. I don't have the Monado, but it came to me, Ryan. From within.
Nice one! Looks like we're back in business. Bunch of ingrates. Oi! Stop hiding and get yourself out here. I don't appreciate being left to do all the hard work. Alvis?
What? It can't be. Alvis! Not you too!
Yeah, another one of Lord Zanza's faithful. One of the Trinity.
No! How can he be one of them?
Alvis! Is this the only reason you served under my family? You traitor!
Oi! Say something! Shulk!
Leave it. It doesn't matter what he is. That doesn't change anything at all. Does it? Alvis?
Yes, precisely. You must find your own path to the future.
The Telethia! He's...
So you're just another one of Zanza's lapdogs?
Get ready, everyone.
Show them no mercy.
As you wish. Let us see that will to survive.
Well, we got another one. With the same boss music that we've been hearing throughout all these 70 plus hours of the video game. I kind of wish You Will Neural Names could play at this moment too, because like, yeah, it's good and all. This theme is good and all, and Definitive Edition really did it up, but it doesn't change the fact that there's still very little variety in the boss themes. Alright, so Sandy Telethia. It can use Thunderbolt, which is an ether-based attack, which causes paralysis sometimes. It's actually one of the newer Telethia that we've seen so far, and let's see what we got. Telethia Buster 7. I don't think I've ever actually seen that talent art before, actually. I don't think so. It's basically like Monado Buster, I think. Don't worry, even with the replica Monado, you still have your Monado arts. So very thankfully, you're still back in business. You got your visions, you got everything back in order, and you can still do this. All right, if we can get a chain attack going, that would be awesome. Come on. It looks like not really. All right. Oh! We can finish this properly, baby. Let's see how Telethia deals with the finisher, which is actually this.
That all you got? Not so tough without your pet, are ya? I'll show you the will to survive!
Meddling kids.
I have seen your will to fight. It is time to decide. What do you say? Does this world belong to you or to Zanza? Well,
Either way's good with me. But I wonder what Zanza would say about it.
He desires the same. And he sees everything. As you see, Shulk.
It's like he says.
Get back here!
You understand, don't you, Shulk?
Yeah. You can bet on it.
We'll be waiting.
We'll be on our best behavior.
And we will be the best guests you ever had.
Ah, that's quite a good comeback. I'm impressed. I'm trembling. Me. Stupid, meddling kid. After all these years, I never thought the day would come when I would feel fear.
Dunban, have you seen Fiora? I have. She said she was going out to get some air. I don't think she went far.
Thanks. I'll take a look. Fiora, here you are.
Oh, Shulk.
What's wrong?
Oh, it's nothing. It's so peaceful. It's hard to believe that we defeated a horde of Telethia just minutes ago.
Zanza wants to finish us all, so he can make the vision he's had come true. We're in the calm before the storm.
They'll be back, won't they? The Telethia. To remove us all from this world.
I won't let that happen. Whatever the future holds, we can never give in. Not to Zanza. No, not even to our destiny.
I wonder why Alvis said what he did.
Which part?
Does this world belong to us or to Zanza? Why would he side with Zanza? Power? Or maybe he wants to live forever.
Who knows? But I don't think his motives are that simple. I'm sure Alvis has some kind of plan. Otherwise, why would he speak to me in my dreams?
He spoke to you in your dreams?
That's another reason why I have to find Zanza. I have to find out why.
You and me both. I must fulfill Mayneth's wish. Shulk? You wanted to speak to me about something.
Oh, that's right. Lenada's looking for you. She wants to examine you. She's back at Junk's.
Oh. Hey, can you go ahead? I'll go and see Lenada in a minute. I need a few minutes to myself.
Okay, no problem. Take your time.
Thank you. What can I do? If I go to see Leonarda, she'll find out what's happening to my body. I need to come up with a good excuse. Oh, please, let me be with Shulk just a little bit longer.
Zanza is inside the Bionis. I just know it.
Dixon must be there as well.
Yes, and Alvis too.
That's all good, but how do we get to them? If they're inside the Bionis, we're gonna need to dig a pretty big hole.
How long that take? Ricky get old soon.
It just so happens I have the answer. On the Bionis chest is a massive hole that leads inside. It's the wound made by Egil's final attack.
Then that means...
Yes. While the Allied force keeps the Telethia busy, you can sneak inside that wound and take out Zanza.
We will take Junks. Let my father know when you are ready to depart.
Yeah! Time to knock some heads.
Ricky never lose. For Ricky family, Ricky win.
We must show this god our unyielding will to survive.
The suffering of my people will not be in vain. The crimes against our friends will not go unpunished.
Shulk!
Ready. We go to the Bionis chest. We will free our world from Zanza's curse. So that's why. The dead boy is important to you.